Hi kids, how are you all? I hope you all must be fine, right? So today we are going to read for class 6 Science Olympiad. And in class 6 Science Olympiad, which chapter we are going to read? We are going to continue the chapter that is food and its components. Okay. So in our previous session, we have already discussed some questions of this chapter. And in our today's session, we are going to discuss some more questions of this chapter. Okay. So, are you all ready for it? Yes. So, let's get started. Our first question, which of the following is or are the functions of water? Options are A, it keeps our skin moist, B, regulate body temperature, C, transport the byproducts, D, all of these. So, which of the following is or are the functions of water? So, it keeps our skin moist. Yes, water helps to keep our skin moist. Then also water helps in regulating our body temperature. It maintains our body temperature and it helps in transport of the byproduct. Okay, so correct answer is option D, that is all of these. Coming to the next question, proteins are essential. Options are A for growth and repair of the body tissues, B to provide energy for our daily activities, C for keeping our body fit and healthy, D for strong bones and teeth. Okay, so proteins are essential for growth and repairing of body tissues. Also helps in the growth of muscles. Okay, if someone wants to build muscles, then he or she should take more amount of protein in the diet. So here the correct answer is option A. Got it? Coming to the next question. Raju observed swelling in his neck region. What could be the disease he is suffering from? Options are A. Anemia, B. Marasmus, C. Scurvy, D. Goiter. Okay. So Raju is having a swelling in his neck region, and the swelling in neck region it occurs due to the disease goiter. Okay, and this goiter it occurs due to the deficiency of vitamin D. Got it? And the anemia it occurs due to deficiency of iron, due to deficiency of vitamin B12. Marasmus occurs in the deficiency of proteins. Scurvy occurs due to the deficiency of vitamin C. Okay, so here the correct answer is option D. Coming to the next question, which substance can be taken in excess without causing health problems? Options are A. Water, B. Sugar, C. Fat, D. Common salt. So इनमें से कौन सा सब्सटेंस है जिसको हम एक्सेस अमाउंट में लेंगे तो कोई भी हेल्थ इश्यूज नहीं होगा. Okay, so here water is the correct answer because if we take excess water then nothing is going to happen. Means no health problem will occur. Okay, but if you take a higher amount of sugar then diabetes may occur. If you take higher amount of fat, obesity may occur, and due to excess amount of common salt, it may cause increase in blood pressure that we call hypertension. Okay, hypertension or increase in blood pressure. So here the correct answer is option A, that is water. Got it? Coming to the next question, which of these stimulates peristalsis and prevents constipation? Options are A. Ghee, B. Sprouts, C. Oil, D. Milk. So, for stimulating peristalsis, okay, and prevent constipation, fibers are needed. Yes, and the fiber, these are present in sprouts. So, correct answer is option B, that is sprouts. Okay, coming to the next question. Which activity helps our body to produce vitamin D? Options are A. Jogging and exercising, B. Standing in the sun, C. Consuming more fruits, D. Practicing yoga. So, which activity helps our body to produce vitamin D? Can you tell? Yes, if you know the answer, you can write in the comment section. So, here correct answer is option B, that is standing in the sun. So, if we stand in the sun in the morning, then it helps our body, means our body produces vitamin D. Okay. Coming to the next question, which food items from the given choices should be included in our diet to protect us from bleeding gums. Okay, options are A. Teach, B. Yeast, C. Amla, D. Wheat germ. So the bleeding gum, it occurs in a disease. Name of the disease is scurvy, which occurs due to deficiency of vitamin C. So we have to find out in which of the following option vitamin C is present. Okay, so vitamin C, it is present in Amla. So correct answer is option C, that is Amla. Also vitamin C is present in different citrus fruits, lemon, orange. Okay, so here option C is the correct answer. Coming to the next question, in addition to proteins and carbohydrates, the other elements of nutritional value in milk include, options are A. Potassium and iron, B. Calcium and potassium, C. Calcium, potassium and iron, D. Calcium and iron. So the milk, we call milk as the complete food. Okay, why? Because it is essential for all the age groups. Means for children, for adults, okay, for old age people, it is required. Why? Because it is containing protein, carbohydrates, and also it is containing calcium and potassium. Okay, so here the correct answer is option B, that is calcium and potassium. Coming to the next question. Two richest known source of edible protein are, options are A. Soybean and groundnut, B. Some algae and microorganisms, C. Meat and eggs, D. Milk and leafy vegetables. So two richest known source of edible proteins are soybean and groundnut. Okay. Then coming to the next question, the vitamin containing cobalt is, options are A. B1, B. B2, C. B6, D. B12. So the vitamin containing cobalt, that is cobalamin. Okay, its name is cobalamin, which is vitamin B12. Got it? So correct answer is option D, that is vitamin B12. Coming to the next question, the main difference between raw soybean and cooked soybean is in respect of, options are A. Protein content, B. Biological value of protein, C. Amino acid composition, D. None of these. So we have to find the main difference between the raw soybean and the cooked soybean. So we know that soybean is a rich source of that protein. Yes, but what is the difference? Difference is that in cooked soybean, the protein content is relatively less compared to the raw soybean. ओके, तो रॉ सोयाबीन में ज्यादा अमाउंट ऑफ प्रोटीन होता है और कुक्ड सोयाबीन में कंपैरेटिवली लेस अमाउंट ऑफ प्रोटीन होता है. Got it? So correct answer is option A, that is protein content. Coming to the next question, select the component that is obtained only from plant sources. Options are A. Carbohydrate, B. Protein, C. Rough phase, D. Vitamins. So, which component we obtain only from plant source? What do you think? Yes, this is carbohydrate. So, carbohydrate we are getting it from the plant source only. Okay. Coming to the next question, carbohydrates and fats containing food are called, options are A. Protective foods, B. Fibrous food, C. Bodybuilding food, D. Energy giving food. So carbohydrate and fat containing food, these are known as energy giving food. Okay, they provide our body energy. Correct? And protective food, you know, protective food, these are vitamins and minerals. Yes. Let me write here, vitamins and minerals, these are the protective food. Fibrous food, they contain rough phase. Okay, then bodybuilding food, that is the protein. Got it? Coming to the next question, which one of the following mineral is needed for the proper functioning of thyroid gland? Options are A. Iron, B. Iodine, C. Calcium, D. Phosphorus. So, for proper functioning of thyroid gland, we need iron. Okay, and if there is deficiency of iodine occurs, then means there is a disease named goiter which occurs due to deficiency of iodine. Okay, so here the correct answer is option B. Coming to the next question, the disease called anemia is caused due to the deficiency of which of the following? Options are A. Iron, B. Calcium, C. Phosphorus, D. Vitamin A. So anemia it occurs due to the deficiency of iron mainly. Okay, but due to the deficiency of vitamin B12, some other type of anemia also occurs. But mainly, if we tell anemia, the first thing that that should come to your mind, that should be deficiency of iron. Okay, coming to the next question, guava is a source of which of the following vitamins? Options are A. Vitamin A, B. Vitamin B, C. Vitamin C, D. Vitamin D. So guava is a fruit, right? Do you like guava? Yes. So can you tell me which vitamin is present in guava? It is the vitamin C. So here the correct answer is option C, that is vitamin C. Coming to the next question, which of the following is correct about function of fats in our body? Options are A, they are sources of energy, B, they are sources of essential fatty acids, C, both the above, D, none of the above. So here the correct answer is option C, that is both the above. They are the sources of energy, fats, okay, and they are also the sources of essential fatty acid which are required for in our body. Got it? And is required in our body, and our body cannot synthesize those fatty acids. Okay. Coming to the next question, but is not correct. Options are A. Seaweeds and seawater are sources of iodine. B. Protein-rich foods like meat, fish, poultry are good sources of phosphorus. C. Cereal grains do not provide phosphorus. D. Dried beans and egg contains appreciable amount of phosphorus. So seaweed and seawater are sources of iodine, correct. Protein-rich food like meat, fish, poultry are good sources of phosphorus. This is also correct. Cereal grains do not provide phosphorus. No, it's wrong. Cereal grains, they provide phosphorus. Okay, they contain sufficient amount of phosphorus. Dried bean and egg contain appreciable amount of phosphorus. Yes, this one is also correct. So here the correct answer is option C. Okay. Coming to the next question. Repeated washing of rice may result in loss of options are A. Vitamins, B. Minerals, C. Both vitamins and minerals, D. Neither of vitamins nor of minerals. So, repeated washing of rice. When we wash rice repeatedly, what will happen? It causes the loss of both vitamins and minerals. Okay. So correct answer is option C. For that we should not wash rice repeatedly. Once we can wash, right? Okay. Next, which of the following features belong to fats? Options are A. They insulate our body against loss of heat. B. They are the sources of energy in diet. C. They are the sources of fatty acids in diet. D. All of the above. So, which of the following features belong to fats? दे इंसुलेट आवर बॉडी अगेंस्ट लॉस ऑफ हीट. जो फैट होते हैं वो हीट लॉस को प्रिवेंट करते हैं. दे डू नॉट लेट द हीट मीन्स कमिंग आउट ऑफ आवर बॉडी. Okay, they are the source of energy in diet. Yes, carbohydrate, fats, they are energy giving food. Then they are the sources of fatty acid in diet. Yes, fatty acid that is required for our body also, and they with the sources from the diet we take when we take the fat. These are the sources of the fatty acid. So correct answer is option D, that is all of the above. Okay. So this much for today's session. Let's meet you in the next session. Till then, read mindfully, practice all the questions properly. Okay. So meet you soon. Bye bye everyone.